All right, it's recording right now. Hold it out from your body and see if you're catching the whole. Are we okay?
The whole, like, hold
Get
on.
it right perpendicular to it. It's filming right now. You might have to hold your hand out like that. All right, face this at you like this and hold it out.
And then hold it out over the
Dude, stick your hand out like this. There you go.
Okay.
All right, now, all right, angle it, right?
Oh, okay, I got
string
you.
and like
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
hang it from the
I'm gonna take a tripod and mount it to the ceiling. That's
Mount
I'm gonna get
tripods.
it. Yeah,
You want me,
so that
like,
I can screw a
You
camera.
want to get,
up
like,
there.
those two pictures too?
No, I just want to get right over top
That's
of
good.
this.
That's good.
Okay?
You want me to
yeah,
zoom in?
Mr. Barnes.
No, if we can see what's going on, yes, you can zoom in if you want to.
Alright.
Can you kind of get just this much of it?
Yeah.
Is that cool where you are?
You zooming in? All right. Yeah.
All right, now
that's
do a
good.
stop on it. Okay.
Stop it?
Yeah, stop it. Okay. All right, now, listen up. The main thing is that before you start a drawing, you should have kind of a sketch. You should know where you're headed. Some of you really, really need to do that because it's amazing the little disasters that you're creating, and then you're going in and erasing stuff, and it's a mess. All right. When they start to get busy like this, it's best to have a sketch. Okay. I will give you a minor sketch that will actually tell you where the dimensions are going to get placed. You don't need to make those decisions from a beginner. Okay. Essentially, we want the dimensions to be between the views. Do you understand that? And not on the outside. That's the general rule. And the smallest ones go on the inside. Right? Okay. There's a bunch of layout work to this. The first thing you need to do is to complete the drawing. Right? So we've got. How about? Can I have one of those circle templates over there too? I'm just going to go ahead and find the center of this real quickly. And I've forgotten we're not going to use a circle template with you guys yet. All right, now listen, this is a center line, so it means something right up in those two views as well as these two, right? And you take your, I told you guys about, many people have asked me, well, what's half of the fraction? A half of a fraction, all you have to do is double the bottom number, okay? And this ruler is actually marked up to the point where I can't see what's going on. And that's the situation you guys get yourselves into. So half of 5/8 is what, guys?
5/16.
Just double the bottom number, okay? All right, so you put the circle in. Some of you have had very challenging time with these compasses. All right. And then the edges of the circle pass through the object up here and here and over here and here, all right? And your hidden lines go in with the 5mm, right? And you take and start it from both sides. And if you can't see what you're doing in the room because of the shadows, just put your pencil down first and slide the object up to the triangle right up against your pencil then. Right, and then the center lines are 1/8 of an inch outside the object, and long, short, long. And this is like a little crosshair in here. And that's actually identical to this. And this one goes the opposite direction here to create the center line for the whole. So visually that's talking to you. That should be saying something to you. So you complete your drawing. You complete your drawing so that you're ready to do the dimensioning. Now, this is the next part of this. You should have construction lines in here that actually created this blank corner here. Right? And where's the drafting dust? Can somebody grab one of those for me?
Drafting dust.
Drafting dust. Okay. All right. Now, what I want you to do is, we'll clear this off just a little bit since we're filming. What you want to do now is, you know where this corner is, and you know where you have your dimension map. You know where these things are going to have to go. Now the first dimension goes up how far?
3/8.
It goes up 3/8, so we'll go 1, 2, 3. And then the next one, the next row on top of that, it goes up a quarter beyond it. All right? So you have to know where these things are. I'm going to put in really like light extension lines. There's going to be a row of dimensions go right here, and then one right here. Does everybody see that? Real light lines, layout work here. All right. Now you always put the numbers in first. All right. The number 5 is going to go here. So we'll go like a 1/16 of an inch above and below the line for guidelines, right? You get your 5mm pencil out, and this is 5 inches. And these are fractions, so I'm going to go ahead and darken this line in so that I know where the this is 3/4, and this is 3/4, right? And let's see, this is what type of line is this one? Dimension line.
Right.
And this is what? How much do I skip right here?
16.
A 16th, and go how far beyond the arrowhead? An eighth. Did I stick a ruler down for that?
No.
Yep. This is where I'm going to ask you to kind of eye this stuff up. If you kind of mess it up, then yeah, you're going to have to start sticking a roller down on it. The arrowheads go here. Right? And I did miss an extension line here. There's an extension line right here. Skip a 16th.
You want me to zoom in on that or no?
You can maybe zoom in, maybe right now. So
All right.
those are done now. All right. And I accidentally took one of these down. Can I grab an eraser there a second? From the top there. Eraser and maybe. Yeah. Thanks. That's all right. We don't have to bring this down. It kind of is distracting to the drawing. You can see that is going down to this corner, right? So we're actually stopping this at an imaginary place here. Now, on the side, right, we've got a dimension that comes out here, one right here, here, and right up here, right? And apparently, let's see, there's a 5/8 and 5/8, right? So we come out, how far do we go? 3/8 and then what? A quarter. All right. So there's a row of dimensions that goes right here, and there's a row that comes right here. All right. These two are 5/8. And we put in these are the dimension lines. This stuff is tedious, isn't it? Definitely is. The little things that drive you nuts here at the end of wrapping a drawing out. And then, let's see, this one, we'll put the 2 here. 1/16 of an inch above and below the line. I can eye this stuff because I've been doing it for so long. You guys are probably going to have to stick a ruler down there to actually get the 1/8 inch lines apart from one another. If you can't do it, yeah, use the ruler, but man, if you can do it without the ruler and can eye it and it can make it by Mr. Barnes, by all means, you're more than welcome to skip that.
Okay.
See, filming my bald spot.
No.
I hate when my bald spot shows up. Everybody understand what I'm doing? All right. This one's an interesting one where you have to say this is 45 degrees. Now, you aren't supposed to put a dimension on an object if you can avoid it. But there's no way to say this otherwise. We could stick it out here, but it's kind of a 50-50 call. So you take your compass, and it's got a sharp lead hopefully in it, and you come and stop 1/8 of an inch, and you just give yourself a little bit of a break there. Put in some guidelines, and this thing is 45 degrees. And arrowhead here and here. Actually curve the arrowhead a little bit. When you dimension a circle, guys, make sure you're pointing at the center of the circle. And I really don't care where you take it out to. Then 1/8 of an inch, and then we've got another dimension that we have to put here, 1/16 of an inch above and below. This is assembled for diameter, and it looks like maybe we should do the 5/8 first. And this is diameter. And so we're almost done. I've got 2 more that I need to put up here. I don't have to do those in front of you guys. When you're done with this, and it's like pretty satisfactory, we'll take and give you the chance to do it on the green sheet. I realize that there's going to be some mistakes, and it'll, you know, you've got to do well on this to do a decent job on the green sheet. So you'll be second number 12. Any questions? Give it a try. All right.
Mr. Martin, can I see a $2 for the binder?
Is that it?
Yep.
All right, cool.